Da 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 da. Bye 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 bye. Sorry, I haven't been streaming, guys. My computer's been very trash. Okay. Dark Titans. Ooh. Smack the shit out of his ass. That was tough. Where the fuck is he at? What the fuck? Where's everybody else? How the fuck did he get that already? I have no bullets or nothing this time. Let's go, baby. Not bad. We'll take it. This nigga right over there. Got him. Do you have anything over there I can use? I don't think he had anything over there I could use. So. I never even lie. I feel like playing some Madden.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe of the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. I'll bring him down on the return as he gets his to the 33. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's down. Looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Here we go, 2nd and 9. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. Completed over the middle. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running one with Henry. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Deron Bland.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. Down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. First down play, nets at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's 3rd and less than a yard. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at a borderline giddy 3rd down here. Breaks the tackle, still going. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on for it. Still able to get that first down. Into Henry on the inside handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Ravens with a chance to score and take a lead into the locker room. From the 17. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to get passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Bales out of the pocket quick. Cut near the goal line. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. Takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, Prescott. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Dak off the play fake. He rolls to his right. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I'm bored, bro. I don't even feel like
Prescott here from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's trying to go deep again. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. The surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lamar now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Sack down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. From the red zone now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Jackson's going to throw again. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Play action. Here's Jackson. Has it down close.